The proposal presentation. In this video, we're going to discuss a proposal for a new business, how to do it, and then the specific elements that are going to be required as part of the project for this class. First, let's talk about the elements you typically find in a proposal presentation situation. First of all is the proposal document itself. The document will be a large, detailed document. We'll go into the content a little bit later, but it'll outline all of the elements that someone may need to know about a proposal for a new business. From the proposal document, you draw a presentation, and that presentation allows you to present to an audience the most important elements of the proposal to gain their interest, your goal being to get them to be willing to spend some time looking at the entire proposal document and determining whether or not to make an investment. You typically would expect question and answers at the end of your presentation, sometimes during your presentation. So being prepared for the question and answer session is another key element. As it relates to this particular project, your proposal document will not be turned in. That doesn't mean you don't do it. You will have to have done the work necessary to prepare the proposal document in order to successfully do this assignment. But you will not turn in the proposal document, so it can exist in note form. Your presentation will be a video, which you will turn in. You will be expected to turn a video in via Canvas. Typically, these videos are 3 to 6 minutes in length, and the video will be your presentation to explain your proposed business and how you expect it to operate and why we would be interested in investing in it. After we receive the videos, there will be an individual question and answer session with each submitter. And the question and answers we will prepare in advance. That equals your test that goes along with this. The video and the question and answer sessions taken together will result in your grade. Now, a few things about this particular assignment. You can do it as an individual or you can do it as a team. We will accept teams of up to 4 people on a team. We have people choosing all of the above, all the way from individuals doing it to teams doing it. That is entirely up to you. We will refer to this group, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 people doing a proposal for their new business, as the company. So from now on in this class, when we talk about your company, that is this group that is doing this particular assignment together. Now let's talk about the elements of a proposal. And this is true whether you're doing a proposal for real, and certainly the elements that you need to have considered as you're putting together this project for the class. First is the offering. Your offering is basically what you do for money. It could be goods, it could be services, it could be an experience, some combination of the above. But your offering needs to be unique, and it needs to be the thing that draws people in. We will often talk about people bringing wheelbarrows full of dollar bills into your establishment, whether physically or electronically, and dumping them on your floor. The offering is the key element to what you're doing. It is what is your business, basically. The second piece is the marketing plan. You can have a wonderful offering, but as the old movie said, if you build it, they will come, but unfortunately that's not true. You have to have solid marketing in order to get people to come, to be aware of your offering, and to build the excitement and energy necessary for them to agree to actually pay you for the offering. The third element is the business model. The business model is kind of the story of the business. Once upon a time, there was a business. It looked like this. It operated like that. This is how you're going to go about servicing your clients and providing the offering, getting the money from the clients, the entire transaction process, if you will. Then you need to have thought through the business development plan. As you're thinking about your new business, right now you have nothing. Before you actually start doing business, open your doors, either figuratively or literally, you have to be able to figure out how to get from here with nothing to that point to be ready to do business. That is the business development plan. It is an area in which many small businesses fail. It is a critical area to being successful in developing a new business, is the business development plan, which is basically how you're going to plan and then control all of the elements necessary to get your business up and running. Next is the financial plan. This isn't a finance class nor is it an accounting class, but we will have some general guidelines as to the degree to which you need to review the finances of your business and be prepared to answer questions on them, because of course a major thing that your investors are going to be looking into is how successful is this business likely to be and what kind of return can I expect to get. Final is your capital plan. How are you going to structure the capital? What is it you're giving investors for their money? And once again, what is it they can expect to get? All of those elements come together. That makes up the proposal. And if you were writing the proposal document, you typically would have sections for each one of these elements in your proposal document. Going back to our original thing, you've got the proposal document, the presentation, and the presentation frequently leads to an elevator speech. And then from that, you create an executive summary, which goes at the beginning of the proposal document. This is the way in which you actually develop one of these things when you're doing it for real. The executive summary is very important because frequently people will be looking at that during your presentation and determining whether they want to take the time to dive into all the details or not. Looking at this specific project, we're going to be paying an awful lot of attention from a grading point of view to your offering, your marketing plan, and your business model. This is the guts of how your business is going to operate and whether or not it's a business we'd be interested in investing in. We're going to be paying a good deal of interest to your business development plan, that you have thought that through and have some reasonable chance of success of taking our investments and making a meaningful business out of it. Be less involved with the financial plan and the capital plan, but again, you need to have covered those elements because they're a key part of the decision-making process. For proposal success, to be successful in this particular activity, sell me. You have to sell us that this is a good idea, that we would like to invest in this business.